Welcome back to the channel, and we're rapidly coming to the end of this project. There's only a small job that I have to do on the carcasses now, and that is attach the magnetic catches for the doors, and then just measure the distance from the bottom of the back rail to the bottom of the top rail, because that is where I need to position the cleats for going on the wall. And then we're all ready for the installation. So this is just a small catch up so that I can just round off the whole thing. And I think what I'm going to be doing, I won't be providing any commentary with the installation. I'll just be filming it and then I'll show you the result. So let's crack on and get this last little job done. Now what I'm going to do is just clamp the top of the door, or bottom of the door, doesn't really matter, to make sure that it stays closed. Yeah, that'll do. And then cheap and cheerful magnetic catches and something like that. And it's on there somewhere. Let's put this one on. And this is always the most awkward thing, because I can never get the screwdriver to hold properly. It's changed the bit. I was using 1.5mm bit. This is 2.5, and it's a little bit smaller than the screw itself. So hopefully this should work a bit better. Excuse the noise, I'm going to have to move the clamp further up. And no, have to be here. just wasn't keeping the door firm enough to get pressure on the screw. That's going in better. But the head's just chewing up like nobody's business. Like that, I just am not going to be able to get it in far enough. And the last thing I want is to drill right the way through. So I don't know whether you can see that, but that head is good and proper chewed. So, and this is the problem I've always had with these screws. I just cannot get the screwdrivers to engage properly. Is it a Phillips? Is it a Posse? Let me have another think. Okay, so decided to go for 16mm spacks. Much easier to put in. They guarantee holding on the Posse 2 heads, and that holds nicely. So I'm glad I didn't try to do all of this yesterday, because this would have taken me well into evening. So that's the first one done. It's holding nicely. Let me get the others done. Tighten that up slightly. go. And before I do get on to the cupboard number 2, I will make a note of that distance as well for installation tomorrow. And in the background you can probably hear the rain. This here in the UK has been really quite a warm, dry year, and it's meant that I've been able to get a lot of work done without wondering about covering things. So we're back to good old British weather. So it's 65, 65, yeah, good. So cupboard 1, height 650. There we go. Right, next little job. The cleats, I need to drill those, and the 5mm diameter 50mm screws should be ample, because it's just about 20mm thickness, so that's plenty to go in the wall. So they are definitely 5mm screws, so these only need clearance holes, so drill those with a 5mm bit, and then just need to I've got that distance, but where to put those, so that ledge there, that corner there needs to go there. So I need to just double check the distance from the bottom to there. Then I know where to put the holes in the wall. That's going to exercise my thinking abilities. Just to get this right, and I'm drilling through the right section, I'm going to go like that, so the smallest part is to the wall. That's where any breakout will be, and that doesn't matter. So I think what I'll do is drill a small pilot hole from that side and then drill through that way. That way I'll know exactly where I'm going. And on this I can turn the speed up a bit. That's that. So now I can drill through the other way and the breakout won't be noticeable. That's the theory. Very little breakout anyway. There we go. Right, notebook, pencil, rule. So from there to there on both of them is 650. That distance is 25. On all except that one. So I'm glad I spotted that one. So it needs to be from the base to there. $625 for those two. one of them. And for this one, it is actually 28. So that's 622. Right, that will tell me where I need to drill or position the bottom on the wall up from the bottom. Then I can mark where I'm putting things. As I said, I will be filming the installation. I probably will just film it with no commentary, and we'll see how that goes. I might even just put a time lapse up of it, depending how it goes. So anyway, let's clear up and get back inside where it's dry. So thanks for coming along with me, and tomorrow we should see this project finished. Hope you found it interesting. I've certainly found it challenging, and hopefully I've learned some lessons from it, but we'll see when we've got the final product up on the wall. I'll see you again.